It took me a while to kind of decide to do my first feature, and it wasn't until I had done a music video with a producer and she had written the script about her own experience as a collegiate rower that was very like Whiplash, Black Swan style. And so I thought, okay, I can bring a lot of the techniques that maybe I bring to music videos, Steadicaming, and then I'm popping it on handheld or easy rig. There's quite a pace to that. Hi, I'm Todd Martin, cinematographer. As a first-time feature DP, the chances are not always taken on you because there's not much to prove from multi-million-dollar ads. They don't want to see what you can do with $4 million in 3 days. They want to see what you can do with that in 25, 30 days plus. And when it comes to choosing features, you have to really give so much to it that I find it hard to just accept projects on the same kind of standard that I would with a short form. How do I feel about the way the director is interpreting this and kind of going from there? I always operate. The way that I set up a narrative project in the prep is to try to think about how to light spaces and not necessarily box actors into very specific and restrictive frames. Having that freedom to be able to move around and react to the performances because there's something that's happening in front of you. You know that through all of the prep with the director what the emotional through line of a certain scene or a certain section of the film will be. But when you're actually on set in the space and the camera's rolling, there's a lot that the actor's unveiling that you kind of need to react to. I find that it's a bit of a dance. Panavision has had my back for a long time. The movies are where I was able to realize that. I'm seeking a look that feels very effortless in some way. You don't want it to bring awareness to itself. I'm not trying to have a look that makes the viewer kind of aware of our hand. Maybe it's just the nostalgia that so many amazing films have been shot on Panavision glass. It just feels very natural when you're lensing something and it doesn't take me out personally. For example, my last film, Tatami, I was looking for a specific look that would encapsulate the overwhelming pressure that the character was feeling, and so I had something happen on the Novice that I wanted to recreate in the lens. To have the ability to customize something and tailor a look to the film was something you're not really able to do with a lot of other lens makers. I grew up playing the piano, and so I've always had this passion for music. If I'm down for several weeks, I'll make music. So that's always been a good way to get into a flow state because it's something that's so individual, whereas filmmaking is so collaborative. It just really comes down to the people that you work with, friends or friends of friends, people that I know don't take it too seriously but are able to kind of still inspire you because of how you've been following their dreams, and that's led them to this. There's a kind of this mutual passion for just creating, and in the film side of things, I try to find films that move me specifically and that I feel I have a duty to tell. There's something there that I feel I really can add to. I think I learned that over time, and having a bit more of a compass in that way I think is helpful to work with people you love because they will inspire you, and then find projects that also speak to something that motivates you.